Hi guys, Kevin here and welcome. Welcome to a new year. Happy New Year to you all. So what I want to review today is the Meta smart glasses, which is the Ray-Ban Meta collaboration for these smart glasses. So I'm not going to do much of an unboxing because there's not much in there, to be honest. So recycled packaging, comes with a case, the glasses inside, and I believe a charging cable, which I can't seem to find, but I believe it came with that. And if you go online to rayban.com, they seem to have 7 different colors for the headliners, which are the round style, and these are the Wayfarer, which is known as the classic shape. So I got the largest pair, which is only in the Wayfarer because I have a huge head, but this is known as the XXL, which is fitting for my clothes as well. Biggest size I could find. I don't wear glasses all the time, but I do wear them. I have a slight prescription. I did have laser eye surgery over a decade ago. It's been great, but I do have a slight prescription, so I wear them mostly as a fashion thing, but also it does sharpen things up slightly. So if you're looking for biggest size, definitely the Wayfarer. And you can go into Ray-Ban to try these on, which is probably the most recommended place. And I'll explain more about lenses and everything in a second. So specs on these, 12 megapixel camera. And I do like the case, so it's a charging case. You can see the light there. Otherwise very nondescript, just looks like a regular glasses case aside from the USB-C in the bottom. So I do like the case, and it charges just by the top of the bridge here. So there's 2 contact points. There's a 5 microphone array here, and they actually aren't dual lenses. So there's a privacy light, and then there's a camera. And just I think for the symmetry of the glasses, they had to put 2, so it almost looks like there's 2 lenses, but there's just 1. And of the 7 colors you can choose, there's also different lens combinations. So these right now that I put in myself is the transition lenses. So they're clear right now. You go into the sun and they darken. So transitions are up to generation 8 now. It changes pretty quickly, and to go back to normal if you come from outside inside, probably around 3-ish minutes. So it doesn't take that long compared to the earlier generations where it sometimes was, half an hour. You see people walking around with dark glasses all the time inside. Probably transitions, or they're just trying to be cool with sunglasses on. But they did take a while to change. Now they're much quicker. But the one problem with transitions is they don't work well in the car. So because you're covered with UV glass, you're also under the roof of the car. That's the problem unless you have a convertible. They're not going to tint very much in the car. So that's the one probably biggest negative of transitions. That is the niggle with them, is they don't darken in the car very much. Very slight. So as far as specs, you do have 2 speakers, so 1 in each ear, which actually down fires towards your ear. And this is probably my favorite function of the glasses because they aren't very smart. You can say basic commands, you can take a picture, you can take video, you can live stream, but also you can play your music, you can take phone calls, and that's been my feature that I love the most. And that's what almost makes me not use. I would say I don't use my AirPods anymore, so I can go, let's say, shopping, listen to music, but still have the experience of listening to everything else around me. I know there's transparency mode, but still you're plugging something into your ear. I don't like the comfort of them. This is much more comfortable to wear, and it has good sound. So there's 5 microphones also around the glasses. This will help the glasses capture your audio, your speaking, etc. The camera does take 12 megapixel, but it's 3024 by 4032, and the video is 1440 by 1920 pixels at 30 frames per second. So it's an ultra wide, but also it's meant to be vertical, so which is perfect for Instagram, not great for YouTube. There's 32 gigs of memory on board, which they say keeps about 500 plus photos and 50 plus 60-second videos, which is the maximum you can take for a video. That's one of the niggles probably about them, is you can't do longer than that. So 60 seconds maximum length for your video, and you can snap as many pics as you want. And 32 gigs is the standard size. You can't change that. Let's talk about a couple things with sizing. So because of my size of head, I need large glasses. So these are actually known as a large pair of glasses, but also the brand calls them large. So they have 2 sizes, regular and large. So this is their large size. Not all of them have that. Sometimes you have to pick a specific collection within a brand to pick large glasses. But these here are, I wouldn't say they're extra large. I'd say it's a larger size. But typically with glasses, you go by what's on the arm. And almost all glasses will have this, but here you can see it's 53. Then there'll be a square box, 22 by 155. Might be a little hard to see, but if you're wearing older glasses, sometimes your head will just naturally rub that off, but most glasses should have these numbers. A smaller size would be, let's say, a 47. That's the length. So length of 1 lens. So you times that by 2. Second number is your bridge, typically measured at the narrowest point between the 2 lenses. And then the last number is usually 135 to 155, and that's the temple length. So that's how long it is to get to around your ear. And these glasses are 55 by 23 by 150, and these right here are 53 by 22 by 155. So these numbers don't necessarily mean everything because you have sometimes a thicker frame, etc. Best thing to always do is try them on. So I got mine through Amazon just to have the option of just, trying them, getting them easily to my door. I didn't want to go to find lens crafters around me and go through the whole thing. I just wanted to basically try them through Amazon. If they didn't work, if I didn't like them, they have a longer return policy. I can return them. So even still, I bought these in November, been using them regularly, and I can still return them even this month. So a little longer and more versatile through Amazon for me, but less options for colors. I basically then could have the option of gloss black, and I got the matte black. And these came with polarized graphite gray gradient lenses, which I do like. And this is where you'll find, I wasn't sure because they're smart glasses, how easy it is to change the lenses, but as long as the glasses are warmed up, not from being outside in minus 30 degrees, you're possibly wearing them, it's a warm, normal day. I'm not condoning this, but you can just take them and gently take out the lens. So it is nothing proprietary that they have as far as being a different type of lens system. It is made by Essilor, which is a worldwide brand from Paris. They're good lenses. So I just went to a more local lab and got these made for these glasses as transitions, but I still can have the option of popping them out, putting in the sunglasses if I want to. So it's not impossible to take these out yourself. I would just say trust the professionals, but I've done this a few times. Now, to me, what makes these, I would say almost like tech of the year for me for 2023 is just not that they're the best, not that they're best looking glasses, not that they're the best quality speakers, not that anything is the best of anything, but you do have glasses which you can take calls on, you can listen to music, you can take a snapshot, which is quicker than me pulling up my phone, getting it for a quick moment. Here you just press the top button, there's a button there, you can snap a shot, or you can hold it and take a video, and then press again to stop. Or you can also say, hey Meta, take a picture. That's much quicker than me reaching into my pocket, grabbing my phone, getting it ready, and taking a shot. Now the problem with these that I have is, because they're not commonly worn by everybody, not a lot of people notice that there's cameras, but there is cameras in your glasses. A bit of a creepy thing. But to mitigate that, Meta has put a privacy lens in, or a privacy light. So anytime you are taking a picture, you can see there, you have a white light that comes up. Or if you are taking a video, it's going to be white light on there constantly, which you can't turn off. So that's your privacy feature. Not everybody knows what a white light is on your glasses. To me, it would make more sense if it was a red light flashing, but I guess just like cell phones, they don't have any light when you're recording a video of someone. So that's the privacy with these, is they are lenses. You can record somebody, but there is always going to be that white light on. And I'll show you some sample videos of what I took, some sample pictures as well. So here I am testing the Meta glasses, the Ray-Bans, on the highway. How's the audio sound? How's the video? I would say the quality is probably like an iPhone 12-ish. It's good, but it's not fantastic. So I would call this more of a moment camera, just to capture the moment. You're capturing something online for Instagram, and keep in mind to use these, you have to either log into Facebook or Instagram. I'm not a big Facebook fan, so I just logged into Instagram to use the glasses. I don't have these connected to Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account. They are connected technically to my Instagram account, and I can live stream to that, which I should do. You can turn off some privacy settings where they will use some of the information that you take for their AI. So I would say you could turn that off. I am a big privacy guy and I don't like Facebook for that reason, but I do like the idea of the glasses, and that kind of superseded my idea of Facebook as a whole, but I do like the glasses. There's a touchpad here for sliding forward to make the volume go up, sliding back for making the volume go down. You can tap it, you can double tap to take a call, you can skip a song in Spotify, or you can just use commands. And exciting where this is going in this year, because there's going to be an update where you can take a picture and say, hey Meta, tell me what I'm looking at. And who knows where that's going to go, but the AI is definitely going to be part of of this year even more, but I think even less of the chat part, more of integrated into different devices or different use cases. So this is me wearing them, and when you first put them on, anytime you take them out of the case, you'll have a beep. It'll connect to your phone, it'll tell you the battery percentage. So really handy just to kind of throw them on and have that indicator right there. If you're recording or doing something, you'll have an LED light on the inside, so a white light. That'll just give you indicators. And for me, the positives outweigh the negatives. I know Meta or Facebook has a lot of privacy issues. I'm not condoning that. I don't like it at all. But for me to turn off the privacy settings that I can in the app as much as I can, and really I'm not taking sensitive documents with my camera, or I'm not really doing anything with them that would cause a concern for privacy for me. And the hard part also will be when the AI update comes in. AI, to get better, needs information. So that part will be a little bit disconcerting, because how much information is it getting each time you ask it a question, use that video, use that picture that you took. So I'd be careful of what you use it for, let's just say that. And I would say, they say you get up to 4 hours charge on a battery. Probably accurate if you don't use them very much. I'd probably get around 3.5 hours. It does charge very quickly in the case, so it does last a long time. You can put a prescription like you would a regular pair of glasses. So if you do need that, you could bring it down to your local eyewear place, change the option of the stock lenses that they gave you, put in prescription, and there again you have those options of making them sunglasses, clear lenses, or transition. And here's a tip: if you do get transitions, I would say to ask for the Xtractive transitions, which usually don't cost anything extra, and they usually come in gray, brown, or gray-green, and they do darken a bit more in the car. So that's a newer technology. That I think would be the best option if you are getting transitions in these glasses. Yes, you can get them from Ray-Ban right off the start with no prescription, but if you're putting a prescription and you're gonna say, hey, I want transitions, I would get the Xtractive ones. Otherwise, love the glasses, and any questions, throw them into the comments. Not sponsored, but for me, probably tech of the year for 2023. Let's go. Okay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.